using Chic, and I wanted to do a makeup tutorial today using, well, makeup tutorial slash first impressions using some products that I just hauled and I wanted to play with. I am not doing anything today. I may go film part of a lookbook, so you might see this outfit again in a lookbook. It was just kind of more of like a try-on thing. I was like, I'll film a video real quick. But let's go ahead and open up the Boy Run palette. Now, this palette is really pretty. I got it at Ulta. It was $10, but I was able to use my $3.50 off coupon on this. It comes with like one of these sponge applicator things. But this is what the actual palette looks like. It has a huge mirror. But I mean, really pretty colors. It has a row of, looks like mattes, and then 2 rows of shimmers. So let's go ahead and see the pigmentation on this. Some colors, I don't know how well you're gonna, because I swatched like the worst possible spot, right? I'll just kind of show you like how they work and stuff. The pigmentation seems to be okay. There we go, you can kind of see it on my arm. Worst possible spot to swatch at. See, I swatched some of the mattes on that hand. Then I finished them on this hand. The mattes are just not as pigmented as what I would like. But let's go ahead and try them out because we won't know until we try, right? But what I want to do is I want to try, since this is, I'm not going to be going anywhere, so if my eyeshadow creases, it creases. I want to go ahead and use the Ultra Cover and Conceal palette, which I'm in the color light because right now I'm like transparent. Again, huge mirror, and then you have 8 colors to choose from. They give you a lot of flesh tone colors, a really light, for me this would be like really light color, and then a yellow as a corrector. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are so smooth and so creamy. These are like, they remind me of a softer version of MAC's Studio palettes, the concealer palettes. You guys know what I'm talking about? I mean, these are like so nice. They all feel like consistently creamy. The pigmentation is consistent. I don't know how much you're gonna see these on my skin because it's like they're all here. It's like a really nice toned palette. Really impressed with the pigmentation and the creaminess of this. So let's go ahead and my hair on my face and use the lightest color, which would be this one here, as a shadow base. There's really no directions on here of like the colors and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my finger. This was one of the things that I really liked about my MAC palette that I had that I lost, is I liked using that. It's kind of like an all-in-one because I could use it as an eyeshadow primer, as a corrector, as a concealer. Wow. Okay, so far, really impressed with this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Run Boy Run palette for my whole makeup look. Meaning like eyeshadows and stuff. I'm not going to go in any other palettes because I really want to test this thing out. This color here, which they don't have shades on them, so the second lightest color in the crease. Okay, definitely more color payoff with a brush than with your fingers. They blend out really nice. They almost, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about here. They almost blend so nice that it's easy to overblend. I want to use this really like coppery color on the lid. I want to try something fun. So let me find. I wasn't planning on doing this look, so. Ooh, wait, I'm gonna use a really coppery. Yeah, I'm gonna change the lipstick up. I'm not gonna use the YSL lipstick. I'm gonna use one of the MAC, one of my nude ones, because I really, really, really want to play with this copper color. One thing I like about this copper color is I can blend it up into the crease, and it's very similar to MAC's coppering, I think. I need to wash makeup brushes tonight. Something fierce. you guys ever done that? Like, you're like on your last makeup brush. Okay, that's really pigmented, so let's knock off some of that. And just darken up that corner a little bit. Okay, these are super pigmented. Wasn't happy with how high up my blending went, which sometimes happened to me because I'm an over blender. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the top part off. So the foundation that I want to use is my Clinique Even Better foundation. I want to get a little bit of use out of this again since it's been in my collection for a little bit. It's a good foundation. Ooh, it might be too dark for me right now. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead, and I find the best way to do this is with a beauty blender. I mean, this is a really good foundation, so. Do I like this better than my MAC Base and Body? But what I like about this foundation is it's really light. And it gives me coverage, but it's not too heavy. I think we're just gonna leave it on. It's a little dark, but it looks, I think, more dark on camera right now than it actually is. So let's go ahead and let's play with this concealer palette that I have been having fun with. So let's go in with, let's see, do I like, let's go in and do a little highlighting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try it now with a stippling brush, just because I like to try things different ways. See, like, whoo, highlighted my chin. Wow, I'm like kind of obsessed with this palette now. This is an e.l.f. small stippling brush, by the way. If they had a contour shade in here, oh my gosh. I wonder if they have a contour palette, or if I could use like one shade darker. Maybe like one palette darker. Because me and cream products, we love each other a lot. Wow, you guys, this is so awesome. I'm gonna see how it wears, but I may not be buying my MAC palette again. This is that awesome. I'm going in with It Cosmetics Brow Universal, and this is the one that's like matches like any brow color, so I really like it. What I love about it is one end is also a spoolie. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my cream blush, which I'm going to be using NYX Cream Blush in Natural, my favorite cream blush ever. Is I put my, I'm such a cream blush girl. It is so hard for me to use anything but a cream blush. Then I go in with my powder, which I'm trying to get through this. This is my MAC MSF in Medium Plus. It's old packaging. Okay, I definitely like this look better with a nude, but you can wear it with whatever lip color you would like. Go ahead and get my hair back to how I had it before I started my makeup. So as far as like the products that I tried, that I hauled over the last few days, or few months, or few weeks, I'm gonna say weeks. let me go ahead and do a final impression on them. Now, I don't know like the wear time and stuff like that, so it'll have to be like, check my Instagram for like the wear time and what I thought. I'll post a picture of it. This Ultra Cover and Conceal palette, I think may be my new jam. I'm like loving how creamy it is. I'm loving the pigmentation. I'm loving how it blends in. We'll see how it lasts. We'll see how it creases. The eyeshadow palette I like. I think it is a good alternative in the drugstore. The pigmentation is okay. The pigmentation is better with a brush than it is like doing swatches, so that was my bad. But the mattes are okay. The shimmer colors are really pretty. They do take a little bit of blending and getting used to, but once you figure out how to actually use them, they're pretty easy. Like these, really funny. They work better for me by swiping them instead of pressing them. So just a tip. So I really like this palette, and these are each $10, so they're not that expensive in the drugstore. I got mine at Ulta. Look, so I think I'm going to try to go out to film a lookbook. I may include it at the end of this, I'm not sure yet. So if I do include it, it'll be right here.